One decision changed my entire life. Picture this. You're an ambitious college student stuck in what feels to be the same replayed cycle over and over and over again. School, girls, partying, vices, and laziness. One side of you wants everything you've ever dreamed of. The other wondering the best fit for the club tonight is. Deep down, you know inside that you're destined for better things, better people, and a better life. But you're dwelled in the day-to-day cycle of the mental bubble you can find yourself in that eats at you every single day. That was me 1 year ago today, and 1 year later I've hit a complete 360 in my life. Not saying I'm the man that I want to be yet, but I'm a lot closer to getting to my dreams and getting to my goals. And I wanted to start off with that story because I know a lot of you guys can relate to the things I just said. And for me to go from that point in time last year to the man that I am now, all it took was one quote-unquote risk to change my life for the better. In my eyes, a risk is simply a decision that we make that has more negative implications than positive implications. But I want to show you why that's just simply a mindset and something that you believe in your head that's slowing you down from what you should really do in your life. Getting in a car and driving is a risk. Approaching a girl at a mall is a risk. Starting a business is a risk. Starting that new college course is a risk. A lot of things that we do on a day-to-day basis are a risk, but the severity of the risk is what makes us do one decision compared to the other. And I say that because risk is a very lucrative and subjective meaning that has a lot of different terms. Because think of it like this: some things that people view as an opportunity, another person fears as the biggest risk of their life. One person can look at starting a business and be like, damn, what if this is the thing that changes my life? And the other person will be scared and complacent and paralyzed in the same position over and over again. And what I've learned from being on both sides of the risk spectrum is that most people who become something in life and become successful in any essence of their life are also the ones who are willing to take the most risk in their lives as well. And so it feels like we're almost like instilled with this mindset in our head that if we take a risk, that means the worst thing is going to happen. We have a fear in our head that makes that decision feel like it's going to hurt more than it's going to grow us. And trust me, I get it. I understand why people feel this way, and I've boiled down 3 reasons as to why people think decisions are a quote-unquote risk instead of opportunity. The first one being fear of failure. And this one is the biggest thing that I see hold many people back, and I also have a video on this. It's because people are so afraid of taking action and taking a decision and taking a risk on their lives and trusting themselves because they're so scared of failing at the thing that they're going to try that they don't even do it and they stay paralyzed in that same position. The second thing being the comfort zone, and this is where a lot of people are as well, because the comfort zone feels good, and humans are instinctively wired to want to be comfortable in anything that we do. So why would a lot of humans do something that's going to make them uncomfortable if we're programmed to actually be comfortable? And the third thing that slows people down from taking risks is just low self-confidence. You have no belief in yourself for making a decision and believing that you can actually achieve something in your life, that you're willing to stay complacent and lower your self-esteem and lower your self-confidence rather than seeing if it's even achievable, or at least trying and learning and growing from those tries. Within the last year of my life, I see a lot of risks that I've taken that's got me to the position that I'm at. A few to name would just be moving to the new city in Tampa Bay, Florida, all the way from Kansas City, Missouri. Another one being rebranding my whole business. I shut down my business I had in Kansas City to move it here to a new market, a new environment, and completely restart. And the other being when I quit my job. That was also a very risky and scary decision that I had to make, because from that point on, the only income that I have is myself. I rely on myself for income. I can't rely on anybody else for income but myself. But looking back at those 3 decisions that a lot of people view as a risk, those are also the decisions that got me to the point where I'm at now, working for myself, building myself to the man that I want to be, and inspiring others to do the same thing. And if I didn't make those decisions, I would probably be complacent doing the same things that I've been doing the last 2, 3, 4 years of my life and not really growing and elevating. You're going to see the most growth in yourself and the most results within you when you take those risks, take action, and actually do something for your life and believe in yourself while doing it rather than staying complacent and being in the same spot. The easiest thing that I used to actually start taking risk and making educated decisions was switching my mindset. See, right now your mindset is, what is the worst thing that could come from this decision? Rather, when I switch my mindset to, what if this is the opportunity that changes my life? Or what if this is what God has been wanting to do my entire life? You start looking at it from a different perspective, and it actually alters your belief and alters your action and alters your results. Everything starts in the mind. If you can program your mind to think a certain way and your beliefs, your actions and your results will also align in that same way as well. Honestly, I don't want to make this video too long. The sun's already going down, but I wanted to come on here and kind of enlighten you guys on that, man. Like, I know a lot of you guys feel like you're living the same repeated life over and over and over again, and that nothing is really changing. I wanted to make this video just so I can motivate you guys to believe in yourself and to take that risk and to take that jump in your life, because you never know what's going to happen out of it. And even if you do lose, even if you do take a risk and you lost, at least you learned, because now you're one step closer to get into that win and to get into that success and get into that money and getting a better relationship with God. Every aspect of your life is going to get better if you win or you lose. A loss isn't really a loss. A loss is a lesson. You learn forward. That is what a loss is. You never take a loss in life because you learned. And I feel like that's so impactful and so powerful. I wanted to enlighten you guys on a Bible verse that God has brought to me that I felt like was right to share with you guys for this video. It's Joshua 1:9. It says, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be frightened and do not be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go." And that is showing you that no matter where you go in life, no matter what decision you make in life, God is always going to be there for you. God is always going to be there to protect you and to guide you every step of the way. There is no such thing as a risk in God's eyes. God has everything in His plan and is waiting for you to take that action to get to where you want to be. So if you want to become successful and make it big in life and do the things that you really want to do, you have to start becoming a person you've never been. And the person that you are now is afraid to take risks. The person that won in life and took big chances on themselves in life and actually became successful is the person that was willing to step into the fear that they had in their heart and make that decision regardless of how they felt. So I pray for nothing but success, happiness, and fulfillment for all of you guys who follow me. And comment down below one risk or decision that you've taken within the last year that's changed your life, just so other people can see how when you make one decision, it can alter your life in such a great way rather than being scared to make that decision. We're now in the new month of March. God has been bringing upon a lot of blessings into my life, and I hope He's doing the same for you guys. So I'll keep the videos coming now. You guys keep watching, like, subscribe, and don't forget to leave a comment, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Let's go.